Is the camera not flipped? It's facing the other way. How do you turn it around?
Just tap
There we go.
Awesome. What's up, everybody? This is Jay Small here. We're over in Worcester, Massachusetts, over by the reservoir. You can't really see that right now where it's over in front of us. But we're going to start doing this weekly Periscope show, video blog type thing. We're going to aim for every Sunday at 5. So from here on out, if you guys want to start following us, we're going to be doing this every week. Just kind of going over different topics and different mindsets that you kind of got to adapt in order to be more positive and be more successful in your everyday life. You know, I think me and my friend Chris here, who's going to introduce himself in a little bit, can both agree that your mindset is everything, you know, in your career, in your lifestyle, in your success or failure, you know. So that's what we really want to talk to you about. So kind of the goal of this blog is to just help people, you know. We're by no means where we want to be in life or done with our journey or anything like that, but you know, that's what it is. It's a journey and we're on the way. So that's what we want to talk about, kind of giving our tips and our tricks and our secrets that we're learning along the way, and just kind of help everybody together to do whatever we need to do. So it's called a GPS. Chris and Jay's GPS, that's what we're going to call these videos. GPS is going to stand for Guide to Personal Success. So from there, this is Chris Brown. I'll let him talk a little bit more about himself and kind of talk about what we want to talk about today.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Jay. My name is Chris Brown. It's kind of funny. I understand that. I'm a normal 22-year-old kid here from Worcester, Mass. And I've been in sales for about almost 3 years now, since January actually of 2013. So going on about 2.5 years. And the reason, you know, Jay came to me about 2 weeks ago asking, hey, you know, I know you're into sales. I'm into sales as well. I know you're into personal development. Maybe some of you guys watching this are into personal development as well. We'll be talking about that in different episodes. And he said, why don't we start reaching out to people and helping people and sharing knowledge? And, hold on a second. We got a security guard behind us. Just making a video. How you doing?
What?
We're just making a video.
Making a video.
Yes. It's actually broadcasting live right now. Do you need us to move? We can move.
You can make the video. You can't go in there.
Oh, no,
we're not
absolutely
gonna.
not. I know.
But you can't block the gate either.
Okay. Do you want us to
You want
move?
to pull it up over there, continue on with the video, that's fine.
Okay. All right.
All right?
I'll do that. I'll move that right now.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Why don't you just keep going?
Yeah, all right, so we'll keep going from there.
That's the first episode for you.
Yep. So we're still figuring this stuff out as we go along too. But basically what we want to talk about today is the first topic we want to bring up is the fear of success itself, because a lot of people talk about the fear of failure, and they think that that's the biggest hurdle to overcome when you're going for success or going to reach your goals or anything like that. But actually, some people don't realize it, and I know I didn't realize this myself for the longest time, and Chris can probably attest to the same thing, is that there's actually something called the fear of success as well. And Chris can kind of talk a little bit more about that, but I was just going off introducing the fear of success and how most people consider the fear of failure to be the biggest obstacle, but it's really, there's a fear of success.
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely. You know, being in sales for the past almost 2.5 years, like I mentioned, I was in the affiliate marketing industry. I'm now a real estate agent here in Massachusetts. I'm part of the #1 production team here in Central Mass, actually. I'm blessed to say that. It literally took me 2.5 years to figure out that I was actually scared of success. You know, I listened to all my mentors, you know, Les Brown, Tony Robbins. I listened to, you know, all those guys that you hear of and listen to every day for your motivational speeches, your life coaching, whatever it may be. You guys have all read personal development books. If not, there's a bunch of fears basically that will block you from achieving your goals and your success. And one of them is, especially if you guys have read Think and Grow Rich, one of my favorite books. I'm on my 5th time reading it now. They go through the 13 most common fears that will stop you from achieving your goals, and one of them is the fear of success. And it gives you a definition of the fear of success, which Jay is going to kind of touch upon. But it came to my realization about 2 weeks ago. So again, I've been in 2.5 years in the sales industry. I've been an entrepreneur for 2.5 years, haven't clocked in and clocked out a job 2.5 years. So I'm on my own. I'm going out there creating my own income, creating my own brand, creating my own thing. That's why we're coming to you guys and sharing this knowledge. But and we'll get, along this journey, you'll see that our results are increasing. You'll see some results already. But listen, I found out 2 weeks ago that I was actually scared of success, and it came to me because I had this morning routine going for about 40 days straight, and it was the most incredible routine. I actually learned it. I sat down with Jairek Robbins, who's the son of Tony Robbins, and he gave me this morning routine. I sat down with him for 4 hours, and he shared with me his very own morning routine. Now, this guy was wearing a $250,000 Audemars Piguet on his wrist. Okay, he's made millions and millions of dollars. He's helping millions and millions of people around the world. He's an incredible, incredible human being, and he shares with me his morning routine. So I obviously implemented that. Because you know what they say, you do what they do, you say what they say, you get what they get. And I obviously want what Jairek Robbins has. I want what Tony Robbins has. Tony Robbins has 9 companies now worth $5 billion. I believe it's 9 companies, something like that. But his companies are worth $5 billion in revenue a year. So obviously I want what that guy has. He's doing something right. So I took his morning routine, I implemented it for 40 days, and I've never seen results like this in my entire life. This morning routine was very simple. Took me about 30 to 45 minutes every morning. It was tough to wake up and actually do it, but I did it for 40 days straight, and my results were astounding. It was absolutely incredible. And on the 40th day, on the 41st day, something weird happened. I couldn't wake up. I pressed snooze on my alarm. It was the first time in 40 days that I pressed snooze. I pressed the snooze button, and some of you may know that pressing the snooze button is absolutely terrible, especially if you have big dreams and goals. It's not good to do. It's literally telling your brain you don't want to get up, and when your brain is saying, I don't want to get up today, that means you obviously don't have a big enough why.
You're starting the day too negatively.
Exactly, you're starting the day negatively. You're starting your day on a bad note, I guess you could say. So it was the 41st day I pressed that snooze button. I could not get up, and I didn't do the morning routine that day, and I stopped doing the morning routine for about 2 weeks, and I noticed I was in a terrible mindset for those 2 weeks. My results weren't there. I wasn't getting into my office, my real estate office, as early as I should have been to make my lead generation calls, and things were kind of falling apart. So I realized, man, I need to get back on this morning routine, and I ended up not doing it for a couple more weeks. I went about a month without starting another morning routine. I kind of customized my own, and now I'm doing it. But it hit me during that month. Why was it that I could really do this within 40 days? Was it because it was directly after I talked to Jairek Robbins? I was so motivated. I was so, enticed to do that. Or was it really my own willpower? Did I really, reach out and remember my why? Was my why powerful enough? I kept questioning what made me go through those 40 days and why can't I do it now? And it finally hit me that I was scared of success. During those 40 days, my results increased. I got a lot busier. My schedule was packed every single day. I was on calls. If I wasn't on a call, I was at a meeting. There would be some days where I'd be so busy I'd forget to eat lunch. I'd go to bed super late and wake up at 5 a.m. really, really tired, obviously, but I went through that morning routine. I stuck through it for 40 days, and it was really hectic. Things were actually getting hectic. Now, if you guys follow Grant Cardone, he also says that when you're taking massive action, things really do get hectic. Problems start popping up, and that's a good sign.
Yeah.
Exactly. So when you're taking massive action, you're creating new problems. So that was doing something right, but I fell off the morning routine because of that. I was literally scared. I didn't know how to handle all these calls and all these meetings and all these listing appointments and all these people I was meeting with. And I was stressed out because I was missing meals. And I'm into fitness. Some of you guys might be into fitness. So I didn't want to be missing meals. I was losing weight. But I realized my results were increasing. So I fell off. I started going to the gym more. I started socializing more with my closer friends that I may not even really want to be socializing with to achieve my dreams and goals. And some of them fell off. Some of them are still with me today. But it really hit me that I was scared of success. And what I mean by that, what my definition of the fear of success really is, I think it's just the fear of doing the things you don't want to do in order to achieve what you want to achieve. I was scared. I was scared of waking up at 5 a.m. because I was so tired. I'm a normal 22-year-old kid. No 22-year-old kid wants to wake up at 5 a.m. every day. I was scared to go through this morning routine and start increasing my results and start increasing my schedule. And I kept getting so busy. I was scared of that. I was literally scared of that lifestyle. But I came to realize, again, about 2 weeks ago that that's the lifestyle that I want. That's the lifestyle that I need in order to hit the goals that I have. I have very big goals. We'll share those in different episodes. But I realized that all this time, in 2.5 years, the reason why I wasn't smashing through my goals every time I set a goal, the reason why I wasn't achieving everything that I wanted to achieve, the reason why I wasn't achieving and manifesting everything that I was visualizing every day was simply because I was literally scared to go out and do what I actually needed to do. I was scared of it. You know, when I was bored, I was on my phone looking at Twitter. I was on Periscope, you know, watching broadcast. I was, Instagram, Facebook. I was hanging out with friends. I was drinking, partying, smoking, whatever it was.
Wasting time.
I was wasting time. I was scared of literally what I had to do, even though I know I needed to do it in order to achieve my goals. I was scared of success.
And I think you just hit the nail on the head too with what you need to do to kind of overcome that fear of success, because I'm in the same boat. It's like I didn't really realize I had this fear until I looked at my to-do list and realized all the things that I needed to do, but I wasn't quite getting done each day. You know, it's like, you should call that person, but you don't want to make that call, so you push it back, and you wait till tomorrow, or you'll wait till the next day. And there's just that hesitation, and that's really the only way to overcome this fear is to just do it. Just do the things that you know you need to do, which Jim Rohn always said it too. You know, the things that you need to do to be successful are very easy. You know, it's easy steps, but they're easy to do, and because they're easy to do, they're easy not to do as well, which is the biggest thing. You know, if eating an apple a day really does prevent poor health and keeps the doctor away, you know, does it make sense to eat 7 apples on Sunday? No. You know, you got to do the little thing each day that needs to be done. So I think that's the easiest step. Take that action. Just do whatever that thing is on your list that you know needs to be done, but you don't want to do it. Because that fear inside of you, that the fact that you don't want to do it, is a sign that you should be doing it.
You know, I was at a seminar in Phoenix, Arizona in the middle of last month, middle of June. And I went and saw Les Brown live, and one of his, Eric Worre, Les Brown was there, but Eric Worre says this quote, he says, "Do the things that are hard and your life will be easy. Do the things that are easy and your life will be hard."
Ooh.
And I think that's really where it hit me, last month. That's where I realized I need to just start doing the things I don't want to do. It's really that simple. Do the things. If you're sitting there and you're like, man, I don't really want to call this person because I'm afraid of what he's going to say. I know I've already spoken to him a few times. He's not really interested, but I have him in my follow-ups. Do I call this person? Nah, I'll wait another week. No, that's when you need to make a call to that person. I know you don't want to do it. If you don't want to wake up at 5 a.m. because your alarm's going off and your finger's right over that snooze button, you're about to press a snooze, don't do it. Get up. Just go after the things you need to do. So it's really that simple. I appreciate you guys for listening to this. I hope you guys start to follow us. We'll obviously come out with a lot more knowledge. We'll be in a much better place next time too. I know there's cars driving by. We had a security guard at the beginning tell us to move. We're at a beautiful reservoir. Let me show you guys really quick. Check this out. So we're hanging out at this beautiful reservoir in Worcester, one of the most beautiful places here in Worcester actually. We got a plane flying above us. There's an airport in the background. Yeah.
But definitely share this video, like it, give us some comments, give us some feedback, and start following us. You can follow me at jsmall on Twitter, jsmall90. You have your own Twitter handle too, right?
Yeah, absolutely. My personal Twitter handle is Chris Brown, I3, Chris Brownie, if you will. Follow us on there. Follow us. Watch this every Sunday at 5 p.m. We'll be dropping new content. I promise they'll be a lot better and a lot more organized than this. This is our first one. I appreciate it, guys. Jay, you got anything else?
Nope, thank you.
Hey.
We'll be back next week, and be great.
Absolutely. Do the things you don't want to do and watch what happens. Have a good one, guys.